Hi, here we are towards the end of the project. And we this week are going to be working on our rough draft or our video script to be ready for our final product. Now, remember, our whole goal in this entire project is to connect your chemical reaction to educate people about a developmental asset or about a human reaction um, to educate them, give them some tips. So here is your step 12. Type your group members here. Most groups only have 4, so you can skip the 5th box. And then this is very important. You have already done most of the stuff on this page. This is just a page to ground yourself, make sure you know where you're at and where you're heading for the end of this project. So please open up your step 5, your human reaction research. This information is in there. You know what developmental asset that you're going to teach about. You know what age group you have decided to make for your audience. The very last thing on step 5, you were to give 5 tips that would make sure you want to get across in your final product. Like, what are the 5 things? If I'm doing a positive outlook on the future, mine would be things like, I'm sorry for all the bells, mine would be things like setting goals that are attainable, that are measurable, that I can, like, with a timetable. And I think I had gone through the SMART goals concept. And so those would be my 5 tips. And then think about how you're going to connect your chemical reaction to the teaching of your developmental asset. Again, you've done that. It's the how part of your step 5. So this whole table should take about 45 seconds to fill out. Hopefully it takes you longer to find your step 5 that you did. Hopefully it takes you longer to find that than it does to fill that table out. And then it's time to start deciding what your final product is going to be. Are you going to do a video for the CYD website? So those are the 200-second videos. Those are the ones that we will be showing you examples of this week. Maybe you wanted to run it like a CAPS lesson or a social media campaign, or maybe you've thought of something else, and so you can type that there. Who are the community partners that you are going to need for the final product that you've decided? And then what language are you going to translate it in at the end of this? Remember, a second language translation is a must. If you're going to do a video, what style of video? Are you going to do it like an animation or a skit? Maybe you want to do music with subscripts. Maybe you want to do a voiceover. Or maybe you have a different idea that I didn't think of, so put it there. And then what technology are you going to need to create your final product? Maybe you can do it on your phone camera. Maybe you need to check out a video camera from the library. Maybe you have a really cool idea and you want to use the green screen in the library, so you need to reserve time with that. WeVideo editing software, everyone is going to get a WeVideo workshop this week. And so that'll be there for you to, so everyone will know how to use the WeVideo editing software. Or maybe you need something else that I didn't think of, so type it there. Are you going to need to record your best reaction again before you can edit this video? So whether you need pictures or video, are you going to need lab time again this week? Please highlight yes or no. And then it says use this space to write your script, create your rough draft, design a storyboard, etc. So this is just a big blank spot. Maybe you do it as a script. Maybe you're going to do a WeVideo animation, and so you would think about this of like what your different storyboard would look like, the progression of your video. If you're doing a social media campaign, this would be a great place to start designing what your pictures are going to look like on social media. What graphics will they have? What tips will they have? Those types of things. So as you're doing this, do not forget to include this stuff from your step 5. Make sure it's very easy to know what developmental asset you're teaching about. And then make sure your 5 tips get in there somewhere. And then obviously think about how you're going to connect your chemical reaction to teaching about this, because that's what the entire project was all about. So anyway, that's what this is. Please let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.